Everyone else seemed to be moving forward. Careers, relationships, purpose. And somehow, you were standing still, scrolling late at night, asking questions you never said out loud. Why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? If God has a plan, why does it hurt like this? That question kept you awake. Because you believed once, you really did. You believed that if you worked hard, if you stayed kind, if you did the right things, life would make sense. But it didn't. Instead, doors closed, people left, effort didn't equal results, and slowly, faith turned into confusion. You still prayed, but it felt different, less hopeful, more desperate. You weren't asking for miracles anymore, just answers, just a sign that you weren't wasting your life. There was a moment, maybe you remember it, sitting alone, quiet room, no music, no distractions, just you and that heavy feeling in your chest. Not sadness, not anger, uncertainty, the kind that makes you question everything. You looked at where you were and compared it to where you thought you'd be, and the gap felt unbearable. That's where self-doubt lives. It whispers things like, maybe you're not chosen. Maybe this is all there is. Maybe God forgot about you. And the scary part, those thoughts sounded logical. You didn't lose faith overnight. It faded quietly, through unanswered prayers, through waiting rooms of life, through watching others receive what you begged for. You tried to stay patient, tried to stay disciplined, tried to stay strong. But inside, something was breaking. Not loudly, not dramatically, silently. And you wondered, if God really has a plan, why does it feel so lonely walking through it? Here's the truth no one says out loud. God's plan rarely feels like a blessing while you're inside it. It feels like delay, like isolation, like being misunderstood. It feels like doing the right thing and still ending up alone at night. It feels like growth without applause, because transformation doesn't announce itself. It happens when no one is watching. At some point, something shifted. Not externally, internally. You stopped asking, why me? And started asking, what is this teaching me? That's when discipline quietly entered your life. Not motivation, not excitement. Discipline. You showed up even when you felt empty. You stayed consistent even when results were invisible. You trusted even when you didn't understand. Not because you felt strong, but because you were tired of running from the process. You began to realize something uncomfortable. Maybe the delay wasn't punishment. Maybe it was preparation. Maybe God wasn't ignoring you. Maybe He was protecting you from becoming someone you weren't ready to be. Because if you had received everything you wanted earlier, you might have lost yourself in it. The pride, the shortcuts, the fragile version of success. So instead, you were being shaped through patience, through solitude, through discipline, through learning how to stand alone without losing your faith. Loneliness stopped feeling like abandonment. It became training. Time with your thoughts, time to face your fears, time to build a foundation that wouldn't collapse later. You weren't being left behind, you were being set apart. And that realization didn't come with excitement, it came with peace, a quiet, steady peace. You still don't have all the answers. Life didn't suddenly become easy, problems didn't disappear, but something changed. You stopped measuring your life by speed and started measuring it by direction. You stopped demanding signs and started trusting the silence. You learned that faith isn't believing everything will go right. It's believing that even when things go wrong, they're not wasted. Here's what no one tells you about God's plan. It doesn't rush, it doesn't explain itself, and it doesn't care about your timeline. But it's precise. Every delay, every closed door, every lonely season, placed exactly where it needs to be. Not to break you, to build you. One day, not suddenly, not dramatically, you'll look back, and the confusion will connect into meaning. The pain will turn into strength. The waiting will turn into wisdom. And you'll realize God didn't remove the struggle. He used it to make you disciplined, to make you grounded, to make you unshakable. So if you're in that season right now, where nothing makes sense, where faith feels heavy, where progress feels invisible, stay. Keep going. Not because it's easy, not because you understand, but because the version of you being formed right now is the one who can handle what's coming next. And when the moment arrives, you won't just be ready, you'll be grateful that God didn't rush his plan, because he was too busy making it right.